Hello, Mr. Swinger One here. We are back at it with the upholstery project. This is the seat back. You can see the transmission tunnel there. I have all the hog rings removed out of the perimeter, and I am ready to pull the vinyl off. You can see it's pretty nasty. We're going to attempt to recreate with our legendary upholstery kits this whole same situation here. It looks like there's a little foam pad right over where the hump is, probably so the person sitting in the middle has a little extra padding over bumps, or it might even just be noise. For whatever reason, the factory put that in there. We're going to get a measurement on that and replace that. But yeah, you can see we have all the hog rings out of the vinyl. We're going to pull the vinyl off and see what we have underneath. Okay, so as we see, we have high density foam underneath the vinyl, and then underneath this will be burlap. We'll get this off. We'll get a shot of the next layer down. Basically, the thing you do is you, or what I'm doing, I'm taking it apart. I watched the legendary video repeatedly, and in their video, they're doing a 69 Charger back seat. But the same process applies from 66 to 70. I don't know what the differences is in the early stuff versus later, but that's what they said. 66 to 70, the procedure is the same. But yeah, we'll get this foam off. Look at the burlap underneath. At this point, it's just removing it and getting rid of all the old hog rings. Okay, we're down to the burlap. Let's see. That kind of comes right off. After 50 years, it's easy to get off. The hog rings just rip right through. There is this material around the front. I'm not sure what that is, but they sent me a roll of this that I believe I will use for that. So it looks like you wrap this edge with some sort of padding before the burlap. Alright, well, I'm going to put the camera down and get this burlap off, and we'll go from there. Here we are, one step further. These little pieces back in here, they're about 3.5 inches wide. I'm going to leave them because I don't have any new material to replace it. I'm going to replace this piece of foam and this front edge wrap. It kind of looks like old carpet padding material, if anybody's familiar with what carpet padding is. This looks like the old fiber carpet padding. I imagine you could use carpet padding for this if you were in a pinch. But, yep, moving along. Okay, and as we see, they put little pieces of padding over the corners. Now this would be the front edge. Right there's your drive shaft hump. I guess they have that down here. I don't know if that would poke through the vinyl or not, but we're going to replace that. There are spots of rust on this frame. I believe I'm going to get a rattle can of Rust-Oleum. I'm going to scuff with some Scotch-Brite and just touch this up a little bit. This has a little bit more surface rust than the seat back did. I'm not sure. Maybe because this was on the floor of the car. Maybe somehow it attracts more moisture. Who knows? Probably condensation. But I'm going to scuff it and spray bomb it a little bit. Get this frame cleaned up a little better. You can see surface rust on the springs. I think I'll probably take the time and scuff all these and then just coat it with some Rust-Oleum. I'm in the house, so I guess the house will probably stink like paint. I'm in the basement, the fumes rise up through. Or maybe I'll take it out in the garage. Who knows? It's probably better if I go out there. But But yeah, this one needs a little bit more cleaning up than the back did. All right, we got our edge padding installed. We're gonna put the burlap on next. Left that old piece in the back because it's 3.5 inches wide. I don't have anything for that. Yep, one step at a time here. Okay, we have our foam hog ringed on. It looks a little uneven, but once I stretch the vinyl over it, it should sit down nice. We're going to go ahead and do that. I glued a piece of burlap on the back to hog ring the back down in the middle to make sure it doesn't like roll up under or come forward. I'm going to stretch this vinyl over and we'll see how it looks. This is a shot of the finished rear seat bottom. I had just enough hog rings. Actually, I think I might get more. Yeah, I might hog ring it a little more. I ran out of hog rings, but I got it together. I even got the piece of foam for the transmission hump. Got that on there. This is how it turned out. Holding the camera with one hand, flipping the seat with the other. Bear with me. There's our seat bottom. As you can see, it turned out pretty nice. It's going to work out well in the car. And as I said before, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And again, this isn't a how-to video. This is just to show anybody that's following along with my restoration, that's curious how it's going. The upholstery's coming along nice. So now the back seat's done. The lower and the back that, you know, goes up against the package tray you lean into, that's already in the car. What I want to do next is I want to pour 15 some spots on the floor, get the carpet in it. Well, I got to get the front seat out of it, pour 15 some spots on the floor, put the carpet in it, get the rest of this back seat in it. Then I will start on the front seat. I believe the front seat's going to be a bit more involved. It's a 50-50 split bench, slides on the tracks, etc. I'm going to make sure it slides nice, clean all the rust, lube the sliders, make sure the lever works, because you grab the lever on the driver's side and release it, and you adjust the seat to your leg height. And yeah, there's a bit of function with the front seat. If anything doesn't work, I'm going to repair that. I really don't know what I'm getting into with that, but if I need spare parts, are they available? I don't know, but I'm going to play around with that next, and I think that's going to be a bit more involved. This here wasn't too bad. Take your time with it, do it right. It isn't like I did this in an hour. This is like an afternoon's worth of work. So yeah, that's it. Until next time, thanks for watching.